heaven seems so far away, and dreams are just a memory. Without the dark, the light won't show. Remember that you're not alone. When you watch the world just turn away and break the promises it made.
Hi guys, Lily here. So today I'm going to be talking about something really exciting that happened to me in 2007. 2 seconds. Yeah, 2007, so 7 years ago. This really doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but yeah, 7 years ago I was in Dolly magazine. Me and my friend Sam, who both have Turner syndrome, we wrote into them, and not thinking that we would get in or they would be interested in the story at all, but they were really interested and they ran with it. We got a message back saying that they were going to run with it, and we were super excited. We were like, wow. So I have the article just here because they sent us a free copy of it, obviously, with some other little goodies, which I don't have anymore because it was that long ago. So yeah, I don't have them anymore, but yeah, this is the article. It was basically about like kind of like our friendship and, you know, stuff like that, and bullying and stuff. And I like the photos. I wish, like, things I would have done differently is the photos, and I would have liked to have seen a preview of what was actually going to be going in the magazine, like a layout preview, which we didn't get to see. We got to see like bits and pieces of a final cut, and then that's it. We didn't get to see a final layout, how they were going to do it. And the headline I don't really, you know, like too much. But it got awareness out there and it was something really cool. So yeah, we just like kind of went back and forth with the girl, with the editor and stuff like that. For the most part I was really happy with the like the article. It was really good. It was informative. They actually have one of my quotes in really big green. It is, I thought I was small and who would want to change that. That was me talking about not wanting, my decision not to take growth hormone, which Sam chose to. So we were quite different in that aspect, that she chose to not choose to and I chose not to. And we're actually, I think I'm actually a little bit taller than her. So I don't know if it did much for her, but I didn't see the point in having a needle every day. And I thought, I'm small and that's me, so I don't want to change it because I have kind of learned to love myself. That's the way I am. Yeah, and after getting to know me a little bit, Sam actually stopped having the injections and stuff, and she talks about in there, we spoke about bullying, how I said I wasn't really bullied that much, but Sam, she actually was. There was an occasion where she was locked in a bathroom by a bunch of girls, and she had a little bit of a tough time growing up and dealing with, you know, having Turners and stuff like that. She was a lot sicker than I was, and it affected her a little bit more, and stuff like that. One day I will do a video with Sam and she can tell you about, you know, her story and stuff like that. We spoke about doing a movie at ACME, which is a Australian Centre of Moving Image, probably 4 months before this. Yeah, 4 months before this. We were actually chosen. Were we chosen? I don't even remember if we were chosen or if we volunteered for it. I can't even remember. But yeah, we went and we were, there was a group of 10 of us who made movies about our experience with Turner syndrome and all, like, our stories and kind of things, for a DVD that was given out to endocrinologists to give to newly diagnosed girls with Turner syndrome, which I thought was really cool. And Sam did one, I did one, and my dad actually did one as well. which is really cool. So it was an experience that I got to share with one of my best friends and my dad. So yeah, we spoke about that, and we actually had a website at at the time that isn't running anymore because it was on Pixar, and Pixar has shut down. So I may or may not make another site. I'm still debating whether to or not. But yeah, so that was my experience with being in Dolly. If you want to read it, it is in the April 2007 issue. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Yeah, it was really cool. It was something that, you know, I didn't expect to happen. It was really cool. And we just like talk about how I was 9 when I found out, and she was like a baby when she found out. Yeah, and we just kind of talk about our thing. I'm not going to read out the article because it's quite, as you can see, it's quite long, and that might be a bit boring. If you guys do want to see, like, me to read out the article and stuff, or if you have any questions about the article or how we got into Dolly and stuff like that, I'm not sure how you would get into Dolly now. I might have to look it up and link it into you guys if you guys have a cool story that you would like to have Dolly run. Or I'm actually thinking about maybe trying to get into Dolly again, because that would be pretty cool. So yeah, we just kind of, yeah, we spoke about Turners and got some awareness out there, which is something that I'm really passionate about. I did have somewhere a whole bunch of replies we got on the website that a lot of people who had never heard of Turner syndrome came to our website to learn about Turner syndrome, because the site had a whole lot of information and facts and stuff like that. And we had a lot of girls with Turners come to us and say how awesome it was to read about girls who had Turner syndrome and were getting the word out about there because they were too shy to, and like they weren't aware that there was people out there who wanted to get awareness out about it and stuff like that. And we had a lot of people who didn't have Turners who were telling us that we were inspirational and all that kind of stuff. It was really cool. But yeah, it was awesome that we could do something like that, and it's one of the coolest things I've ever done. I'm sure I'm going to do more cool things in the future, but that is definitely one of the coolest things I've done. So yeah, that was my experience about being in Dolly. Bye guys!